Hi, I'm Mike Lozier, owner of Finish Line Racing School and inventor of the True Laser Track. Today we're going to show you a way to set up a race car with laser accuracy. It's time to throw away the string. The old way of setting up a race car was using a string. Guys would take two jack stands, put them on the front and the back of the car, pull a string between them, and take a tape measure and measure to the rim or to the tire. Well, that's only as accurate as how much accuracy you have in the rim. Most rims have at least 100 thousandths run out in them, or there's a bulge in the side of the tire. Well, their accuracy is plus or minus probably 120 thousandths. Our accuracy is the 1/10 of a thousandth. Our new way of doing it is going off of the center of the spindle or the hub, and the adapters we use have absolutely no run out. So what you see for toe is what you actually have. Most guys, when they're setting the car up, they use what they call a baseline. And what the baseline is all your front end geometry, the cross weight, the springs, the shocks, everything about that particular car. Okay, well now with the lasers we can see exactly where the difference from the front to the rear contact patch is, and that's all that car feels. Well, say you get crashed on Friday night, okay, you knock the front end off it. Now you can put the thing back together again, go back to your baseline and get it perfect. The repeatability we have with the lasers is to the 1/10 of a thousandth of an inch. So I can get that car right back to where it was. If I was winning races before, I can come out of the box and be winning again. Most guys, it takes them 2 or 3 weeks to get the car dialed in, to get the car back even close to what they had. Now we can repeat it time after time. Okay, our latest invention is the driveline alignment tool. What this allows you to do using the same laser, you can align the driveline in your car, gaining you anywhere from 6 to 18 horsepower. Your basic system comes with a target that bolts up to the yoke on the rear end to show you where your driveline is pointed. Comes with a laser and comes with an adapter. If this bolts together, slides right in the back of the transmission. The laser is right dead center. So what that does is that's going to show you exactly where your powertrain is aimed. You get hit on a Friday night, okay, somebody bangs wheels with you. Did it bend anything? Well, if you put the lasers on it and you've already established your toe dimensions and it hasn't changed the toe, then it hasn't bent anything on the front end. Same on the rear. You could bend a rim on the rear because somebody slammed into you, you hit the wall, put the lasers on. If the dimension hasn't changed, it didn't bend anything but a rim. So it's easy to change. If it did bend something like a tube, you could be towed in or out. With the bridge, you can straighten it in a matter of minutes without pulling the rear out. On a super speedway, everything's multiplied, but on a short track, like a half mile, an 1/8 inch of toe, which is the static measurement that most people use on a short track, okay, they're going to drag the left front tire 156 inches per lap. We're going to drag it less than 10 inches per lap. So as far as scrub goes, you're looking at 2/10 of a second difference in time just by setting toe, let alone doing contact patches, the rear toe, roll steer, all the other things that this can do. As you can see by our scrub radius chart, most people set toe at 1/8 of an inch. On a 3/8 mile track, you're going to drag the left front 85 inches. On a half mile, you're going to drag it 152 inches. On a super speedway, 761 inches. Okay, over here setting toe at 8 thousandths like we do. On a 3/8, you're 5. Half mile, you're 9 inches. Super speedway, you're 48 inches. So what do you want to do? You want to drag the tire 48 inches or 761? On the rear axle, some of the guys now on the super speedways are towing the left rear out 3/16 of an inch to stabilize the car. If you set the chassis up properly, you don't have to. The difference in drag between having dead zero toe and what they run is astronomical. With a standard system, there's so much drag inherent into the chassis because the tires are scrubbing. If you ran out of gas in the front straightaway at Daytona, there's no way you're going to make it back to the pits. Our system, even on a half mile track, will coast for a mile when the motor's shut off. So that's only running 100 miles an hour. Imagine running 200 miles an hour. You shut it off in the front straightaway, you can make it all the way back to the pits. You better use the brakes or you'll run over somebody. We have just about every major division in the United States using our product. I mean, we're winning races in the upper echelons in Cup and Busch and Truck. We're winning races in the NASCAR Modified Series. We're winning it in all the touring divisions, you know, whether it's the Southwest, Northeast, you know, our guys are winning races. The True Laser Track is one of the only laser systems that can be used on a pull-down rig, whether it's for cup, truck, or bush, or even some of the short track teams are using them now, whether it's a homemade or a bought one. Two packages. We have an advanced set and we have a basic set. You know, for the guys that want to save a little time, they'll get an advanced set. That's 4 lasers, 4 adapters, 4 mandrels, 4 targets. The basic set is a 2-2-2 deal, okay? So you just got to move the lasers from front to rear once you do it. If you've got a particular application you need, you send me a sample of your hub or your drive flange, we can build it for you. If you're interested in purchasing the True Laser Track, you can reach us online at truelasertrack.com, or you can call area code 386-427-8522. We'll be glad to help you.